September. Just pretend it's a pumpkin spice cold brew. I can't ingest calories for another 2 hours. Hi friends, it's September. It's the most wonderful time of the year. For the last couple days, the temperature has dropped, and in the morning, there's a chill in the air. What? It's crazy. It's happening, folks. It may be too hot for the sweater right now, but give it a couple weeks and we're gonna be in full-blown spooky season, bitch. Also, what do we think of the new sippy cup? It is video number 2 with the Lois Cosmetics Meet Me in the Underworld palette, and today we're gonna get a thumbnail. I feel like last week's video was also kind of pseudo-autumnal. I'll link it up here, but today we are gonna go whole hog, and this palette's color story is going to be so good for that. I really want to dive into this burgundy today. I just want to herald in the fall season with something that will just get everyone really, really excited for falling leaves and boots and scarves and toques. Oh, so let's get a thumbnail with the Underworld palette. If that sounds like fun to you, then please keep on watching and let's get started. Actually, it's kind of warm in here, so the sweater's gonna come off for now. The hat just like basically takes up the entire frame. That's fine. Now that I'm wearing it, I've committed to it. To me, nothing screams fall more than the color burgundy. It's just one of those colors that trots out every September, along with some burnt orange and some forest green. I really want to keep it simple and soft today, nothing too detail oriented. I saw this look by Makeup Missa, and Makeup Missa is just so good at kind of reinventing eyeshadow shapes. She just has this way of making them look really fresh, really new, really unique. And I feel like Missa doesn't repeat a lot of eyeshadow shapes, which is really hard to not do. So anyway, that is the inspiration for today. Let's get into it. Did I clean my brushes? No. All right, let's do a little bit of primer. How I got it underneath the eye, we'll never know. So of course, like my first initial instinct is to transition with Footsteps, but I think I still want to transition with Myth. I know we just used it in the last video, but that is the vibe I'm going for. Just something really warm toned. So let's tap into Myth again. I already warned you in the first one that we were gonna be reusing a lot of shades in this series, partially because there's only so many transition shades and there's only so many mattes, but also because a lot of these shades are very versatile in their undertones. Let's grab some Myth. We'll start up here, close to the brow bone, and we're gonna try and build all of that smokiness in a little angle, but we're really gonna go for it. And this one is very buildable. It doesn't pack a whole lot of punch, so I'm really going in to build it up. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to start building the rest. All right, let's start building things up with Tragic Love first. I think now would be a good time to tap into Snakebite and just really like punch out that red a bit more. The one thing I've noticed about this eyeshadow formula is that it packs really nicely and it doesn't get patchy or bald in any sort of weird places. It just builds really nicely. And then back into Myth. I'm pretty sure this look is all matte, so I'm going to dip into Myth and just blend out this edge here. This is really nice. I actually kind of like it all matte. Just for a pop of brightness, let's grab Eurydice. It is the lightest shimmer in the palette, so we'll probably be using it a fair bit for things like the inner corner or the brow bone. I love how quickly this came together. Yeah, it creates a really nice silhouette from far away as well. All right, let's finish up the lower lash line, and this is gonna get real smoky. So first taking Snakebite, we're going to pack that pretty much all the way in. And then into Tragic Love. And then finally into Myth to blend it all out. I'm gonna take a little bit of Underworld and just wiggle that right into the lash line to create a little bit of a liner effect, just to kind of emphasize the outer edge a little bit more without doing actual liner. And then going over top of it with a little bit more snake bite, really just something for the lashes to blend into. I think that's pretty much all I want to do. So I'm gonna go off camera, pop on some lashes, and then when we come back, we will finish up the rest of the face. Other side is done, lashes are on. These are Lash Goals by Boldface, probably my favorite pair to just throw on with every look. Let's finish up the face, shall we? You can't get much more autumnal than the Clown Blush palette from Likely Makeup. I mean, look at it. So I think first things first, we'll tap into a little bit of contortion, maybe a little bit of Carnival, just right up here near the temple. And just to tie the cheeks together with the eyeshadow, let's throw a little bit of Circus in there. Maybe just a little bit closer to underneath the eye. Just willing fall into existence with my blush. Let's do a little bit of glowy blush onto the apples of the cheeks. This is Foxy from ColourPop. I can hear the leaves falling around me already. And then to finish off the cheek, I'm just going to throw on a little bit of champagne highlight. I use the Pixie X Rach Loves palette a lot. I know it's discontinued and that's a bummer, but honestly, it's just one of the better champagne highlights I own. It's nothing fancy. It is definitely dupable. All we have left to do is a lip, and I have a feeling I have something that will be suitable. So this is the Autumn Trio from Black Moon. I mean, cider is kind of the move, isn't it? I think for this, I'll use Nude Truffle from NYX as a liner. Let's just do it. I shook the tube right before putting it on, and I think that was a mistake. It came out super liquidy. I think that's it. I think we're done. Excuse the hat hair. I used the Shiseido foundation again today. I haven't used that in a few months, and I forget how well it just holds up, you know? It's such a good filming foundation. All right, folks, and that is a wrap on look number 2 with the Underworld palette. And I know it's really simple, but with my schedule the way it is, simple is pretty much all I have the mental capacity for. But I really dig it. Sometimes paring things down and just slapping something on that makes you feel really fierce is the way to go. And when it comes to heralding in fall, you don't need to do a lot to get into the spirit of things. This little matte smoky eye was so easy to do, and with these shadows that blend and pack so beautifully, it honestly took no time at all. So I feel like look number 3 is gonna have to be a little bit more complex just to make up for it. Oh my god, I actually did it. Forgot bottom mascara again. Guys, why didn't you say anything? It's so embarrassing. Ooh, and I'm definitely feeling the fall fantasy right now. I knew this palette was gonna be perfect for that, and I love proving myself right. Let me know what you think. Was this too simple? Should I have amped it up a little bit more? Next week, I think I have to take it upon myself to do something green. It's been requested. We're gonna do it. Also, does repeating shadows in multiple looks bother you at all for this series? I have a feeling this is going to end up in like the favorites of the entire year, but we still have a ways to go. We've still got lots to explore. All right, I think that's everything. I'm going to head out. I know this is a quick video, and that's probably gonna be a pattern for the next foreseeable future, just based on how much I'm working these days. Hopefully you can bear with the shorter videos for a little while I try and figure out how to navigate 2 jobs plus weekly uploads on YouTube, because as it stands, this is the first day off I've had in 12 days. So we're gonna work it out. We're gonna make some adjustments and we're gonna make it work. All right, that is it for me. I'm going to take my leave, but before I do, please let me rattle it off to you really quick. Here are the many ways that you can help out my channel. You can give this video a huge thumbs up. You can comment down below what you thought of everything. You can subscribe. Any and all engagement with this video is crucial to its success in the algorithm. So if you have a few spare seconds, please engage with this video. You can follow me on other social media. I will leave those right there. If you wish to support me financially, I do have a Patreon. The link is down below in the description box, along with a bunch of petitions to sign and places to donate. All right, folks, I hope that you're getting cozy, and remember to stay safe, stay sane, wash your hands, wear a mask, stay home if you can, get vaccinated if you can. Just keep doing your best, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.